The problem poses as follows. In a society wherein forced labor is legal, a cotton plantation owner buys 1,000 workers. Out of the 1,000, 100 are, given their potentials and inclinations, possible geniuses such as Albert Einstein, whose work could have had massive real-world implications had they been born in a different time and place. It might seem as a net positive for that society that the plantation can increase its production by a factor of 1,000 units of manpower. The context not only allows, but encourages it, except the society as a whole loses on the opportunity to increase its total value by an incomprehensible margin. Those forced laborers are in a state the Frankfurt School of Critical Theory refers to as alienation. They are separated from what is crucial to reach what Aristotle calls eudaimonia, their flourishing as humans. The human tragedy is the fact that only a very small portion of people have the opportunity to develop their potential. How do we help these fellas do it? For starters, we unshackle them to turn them into free men and women. Then we give them a job which allows them to earn a stable income to cover their needs. Now they should be able to reach their eudaimonia, or not. The current framework will measure their well-being by this income alone. To measure their true well-being, we should change the focus of research and efforts from the mean, seen as an end, to the real end. Not just how much they can earn, but also what activities they are able to undertake, doings, and the kind of person they are able to be, beings. Indian philosopher and economist Amartya Sen, in his capability approach, refers to this as functionings, and capabilities as the ability they have to achieve those functionings, not just the freedom to do or be something, but also the real opportunity. The degree to which they can do this is referred to as conversion factor. Let's say one of the Einsteins was badly maimed by working some machine. His conversion factor to turn the resource that is a car bought with his newly acquired income into an opportunity for moving from home to college on a daily basis is lower than another one of them who didn't get maimed, even though both received the same amount of resources. This will be a personal type of conversion factor, which includes physical condition. Now here comes a female Einstein with the same resource and, she is forbidden from driving by reason of her gender in this particular society. The same has happened to her potential as her main male counterparts. What's preventing her from developing her potential is a social conversion factor, which includes policies, hierarchies, and power dynamics. These damn Einsteins are asking for too much, someone will say. Not only were they granted their freedom, given a job and the resources that come with it, but also a place to live. Except, those places are so far located from the institutions that would allow them to better their overall well-being, colleges, hospitals, police stations, and fire departments. Their environmental conversion factor is, like the others, lowered through no fault of their own. See how through any regular method of measurement used, these people will be set when they are clearly not. While economic growth is important for development, Aristotle will get mad at us for considering that dollar bill, that pound of gold, as the end and not the mean to flourish. Means work as a tool of measurement of well-being only if they all have the same capacity to turn those means into ends, which they clearly don't, because no two birds are dropped with the same stone. For acknowledging of human diversity, Amartya Sen distinguishes two types of freedom: well-being freedom and agency freedom. The first are those freedoms that promote well-being, not only being fed, but also nourished, not only earning income, but also it being enough to live, not only living under a roof, but also in decent conditions. The second are freedoms that do not promote well-being, but are valued by virtue of their condition as expressions of agency, deciding to risk well-being in order to fight for more rights that will, yes, promote well-being. Now the Einsteins decide to take the matter into their own hands and do just that, exercise their agency freedom. They fight for long and fight hard at that in order to try and achieve equal social standing as the people that used to own them. Hooray for them, since we are on the side of those trying to achieve their eudaimonia. Then, how do we measure if they had any success? Money wasn't the solution to all their problems, more so if it wasn't an option to begin with. Economic growth will remain instrumental in the evaluation, but will not be the most intrinsic. It will only be considered insofar as it contributes to the expansion of the Einstein's capabilities. We shall ask, how many other factors of growth have they achieved as well? More political participation, and say in the formation of social norms. Should their only limitation to reach their eudaimonia be their desire and real possibility to do so or not, then we've all achieved success. If not, then by all manner of biases, this society has failed to develop the potential of its individuals, and it's all the worst because of that. 100 Einsteins have been lost in a cotton field.